Hello again, traveler. It is good to see you well. The roads can be dangerous. In today's story, our heroes return to the Grey Tower to find the land changed. In the morning, the group gathers in the public room of the inn and then heads out through the town's west gate through its newly constructed lumber walls. There is still no bridge over the Dragon's Road River towards the west, but they do happen upon a fallen tree that has created a way to get across and stay dry. While our heroic vagabonds are able to deftly move across the felled tree, Karanak is not so nimble and falls into the water. He easily swims to the western shore and is unharmed, but a little grumbly about the situation.
Wasn't planning a swim this morning. Good thing I wasn't wearing my finery.
Moving through the woods, everything seems peaceful. For the first hour. It is then that some of the more wary of the party hears grunts and the sounds of heavy labor nearby. Yasba sends Slogtosh to investigate, and through his familiar's eyes he sees a robed figure directing an ogre hard at work at moving large stones from a hillside. Slogtosh keeps an eye on them, while the rest of the group sneaks into position. Once in place, Pumpkin leads the charge into battle.
These are my woods. I don't know you.
What occurs next is not so much of a fight as a brutal beating, with our heroes being the bullies. Neither the robed man nor his companion seem to be armed, and while the ogre throws some haymakers, they're obviously not a match for our heroes. A parley is called, and Samira talks to the two.
We may have acted hastily. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
The robed man introduces himself as Phil, and the ogre as Bob. He claims they are on a mission to remove the remains of an elven hero to prevent them from being found and reanimated by the Grey Tower. Our heroes apologize and wish them well before continuing toward the tower. Yasba is still suspicious, so he instructs Slogtosh to stay behind in the trees, and he watches them through its eyes as the strange pair unearth the remains from the cairn, collect them, and leave towards the northeast. The forest around the Grey Tower seems to be slowly dying. As they approach, the trees become sick much further out than the last time they were here. Our heroes make mention of this while Karanak nods thoughtfully.
This decay is unnatural. Something in the earth is slowly choking the plants here.
The area around the tower is still quiet, but the bone field has expanded, both in size and volume. A slick black silt just underneath the piles. Our heroes check the perimeter while Karanak and Tad approach the tower and begin investigating where it makes contact with the ground. While waiting, Samira suddenly realizes something that had bothered her about Bob and Phil. It was partially hidden by his cloak, but she is certain Phil has a tattoo, like the bandits they had fought, the ones who had aligned themselves with the undead from the Grey Tower. Slogtosh has since returned to Yasba's side, and even if he had followed the pair, they would be too far away now for Yasba to spy on. Karanak and Tad are finished with their investigation, but the party now wants to pursue Phil and Bob before taking their charges on to the agreed Hillenville. Yasba notices the area around the tower has sporadically placed totems of bone, leather, and sticks. As they cut back through the forest towards where Phil and Bob were encountered, even more are found. Yasba marks one and begins to destroy others as they are found.
Forest be tricky. Need to verify group not turn around. Walk a big circle. No bad booyaga keep Yasba lost.
No one seems to remember seeing these totems on the way toward the tower. Nonetheless, they keep encountering them on the way back to the now empty cairn. Bob the Ogre has very distinct tracks, and the group is easily able to pick up the trail and pursue the strange pair of grave robbers. Well, traveler, the fire burns low, and we are out of wine. We will continue the story when we next meet. Our heroes now know they have been misled, but do not know the true reason for the theft of the body, or where their quarry is headed. But what they find is still beyond what they could have expected. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be alerted when new videos are available. The Grey Tower stories continue on the first Saturday of the month.